Hey guys, Paul here from Running Injury Free Revolution, and today we've had a couple of people just ask us about rolling in of the ankle and how you can sort of really help that. And I wanted to show you a couple of ways that you can do that with tape. One sort of a bit more firm, and the other sort of to give you as much length as possible so that it's sort of more appropriate for your races and your longer runs and things like that. So I'll just show you those two ways now. Cool guys, so there's two ways we can tape the ankle to prevent pronation or just support. A lot of different things can kind of go on. I know at the moment a lot of people are doing long runs. We've got some people with a little bit of sensitivity through like the talus through here. Sometimes little bits of like plantar fasciitis type of scenarios. You want to sort of be able to, if you're getting a niggle, you want to be able to support it straight away and then couple that with your release strategies as well. Shin splints is the same guys, up through that sort of tib post type of area. You can often use this type of taping. So rigid tape first. Rigid tape, if you've got to bust out a 5k or something like that and you want to sort of just make sure you're supported, it can be a good one. So I'll show you a simple way. I've shown you guys before how to use the rigid tape with like more the low dial, so like really getting in and supporting that whole foot. So check that out. That's on RIF REV. That's a very supportive taping. This is like more your minimalistic type of version. So again, 5k little race that you want to just get through before you rest, you can do that. So basically we're going to support it on the outside, we lock it in, and then really this is just laid down through here, so I'm really not putting that on tension at all, and I'm measuring that up so it's going to cross over here. So I'll just put it about that level there, and here is actually where we're going to do the work. So this one here is actually supporting up, so you're supporting that subtalar joint, and then we're going to lock him on. So it's just up through there. And then usually more than just the single roll or single lap. Lay that on. Usually do it on the end of a bed. It's a lot easier. And we've got to get that right. So we measure him up. And this is possibly going to be too long, but yeah, no, it'll be fine. So I'm supporting up through there, a bit of pressure, and I see I'm actually pushing up through the base of the foot as well. So supporting, and then lock him on, okay? Then we will just lock that off. So just again, because you're running, you don't want to go too tight with these at all, and you're all perfect to go. So that's a really handy little easy one to do. Not for long periods. Usually you race and then get it off. And then I'll show you another way. We'll get other foot. If you're thinking about trying to support yourself up, you just might need a little bit of support for a longer run. So again, we want to be able to support this subtalar joint, sort of help limit that pronation. K-tape's good stuff, but yeah, it's not as supportive as rigid tape. So if you just need a little bit, or you're doing a half marathon, a full marathon, and you're just a little bit concerned, you might have obviously the right shoes, the right support, but you can just give yourself that little extra. So again, with K-tape, guys, remember you always just rip your base off, and we're going to come laterally, lock him on. So we always just rub it to make it stick. And then we're going to put this on stretch. So I like to stretch these out a fair bit because I know it's a bit not as supportive, not nearly as supportive the K-tape as the rigid tape. So we lock him on through there and then just relax. We can smooth that down. And then I would normally do another layer as well. So got our other piece. Same thing. Usually overlap just by a little bit. Got tape flying everywhere. And then in this neutral position. So really trying to take that up on stretch. And then we make sure we leave this last bit not on stretch as well. So we'll lay that down. So again, for a really, really long run, that will give you some support. So it might be enough. if this was going to come off during a long run, it'd come off here with that sort of angle of the foot. So we usually wouldn't use sports tape, but if you had a little bit of Fixamol, you get the white hypoallergenic tape. It looks a bit like that. You can just literally cut a little piece and just literally lay that over there. So that's just definitely an option if you're going for a long run as well. So two simple types of taping, guys. A little anti-pronation taping, one with the rigid tape, sort of shorter distances, one with the K tape, less supportive, but still can be a really good one for getting rid of little niggles. So try that out. I had a guy yesterday, we actually taped sort of two little issues on either side. We taped both ankles, one like this, one like this, and he's going on a little prep run. He's doing a little sort of 8K thing just to see how it feels. So see what you like best and get going for your run. So really handy way of nipping problems in the bud. Guys, I am Paul from Running Injury Free Revolution. You can check us out at rifrev.com.